Yeah, this is how the core values of life in red, ethics in red, and the core values of civilization. You can see life in red here for core values of life by code of conduct, and civilization in blue. This is how they got correlated. So accountability giving back to inventory. From litigation, justice, we got litigation. From rule of law, we got constitution. From economic inclusion, we got finance as the industry to set up at the immediate community or at any level of government. Social inclusion, we got security, sharing same code. For codes of conduct, we also derive the professional lines of thought. So they are connected with themselves this way. This is how this whole thing emerged. You see, I attempted to use these words, these strong words, these universal words to associate the knowledge we are bringing, because these are the words that we take position of. These are the words that we claim. These are the words, the letters that strengthen institutions. You can look for a different letter to make up your own if you are trying to develop one. This is to give us a framework or a template on how ideological governance can function. So we are replacing all the factors that separate us with all these universal words. Universal words for developing our institutions, developing our mindsets, the behavior of our society, all can be found on this table in this diagram. You can find all of them in this diagram, all the words that we need to strengthen our society, all the words that we need to create institutions and establish them and have roles to play for the society. These are the connecting words between core values of life and core values of civilization. So here you find opportunity to explore the potentials of these words in your development and within your thinking faculty. If we have all these experts taking position of leadership in these industries, we shall have the best of governance. If we have all of these ethical values and the right code of conduct to apply into the ethical values, we shall have a corrupt-free society. These are the values that our children must learn. These values must fall into their DNA instead of those values that are destructive. We have to combine these values to achieve greatness, unity and faith, peace and progress. These are the cardinal points that we require to achieve good governance through inclusive development and growth. Take these words very seriously. We have to cast them like gold on a golden plate hold them firm, make sure they sink into our systems, our blood systems, and we make sure we practice them. Our society shall not be the same again. This is what Ireland does that they may not know. I have put it into codes. This is how Ireland functions as a government, even without knowing it. But Africa has coded it. We call ICODE the African Operating System as AKA, as a nickname. We are also calling ICODE Irish Code, the Irish code that became the African Operating System, the Irish Code of Operation that Africa has converted to an operating system. So we are planning a great future for Africa. Imagine if every African state operates like Ireland. Imagine if every African state operates like the Republic of Ireland. Ireland is one of the best countries in the world, I must confess. Everyone, most people even within Europe want to come to Ireland to live. Many companies are coming into Ireland to live. Ireland is considered as tax heaven in Europe. It used to be 12.5% corporate tax, but now 15% flat rate, which is very good. Ireland is now the only English-speaking country in Europe since after Brexit. Ireland is a peculiar country, unique country, with about 5 million people, generating income tax of about $100 billion per annum. Ireland is one of the best in terms of GDP per capita, about 150,000 euros per person. Ireland has 80 million Irish people living outside Ireland. So a lot of income into Ireland through tax benefits for global citizens. So this is what Ireland